good day right here at the Morning Drift. My name is Simba Kiage. Thank you very much for taking your time then to be with us all the way from 7 a.m. up to this time. It's now time for us to look at the big conversation today. And it's a conversation that majority of men will find a bit polarizing, especially after yesterday's men's conference. Yes. Now, this is the subject, and we're going to have fun with our guest on the set today. The subject, men's makeup and grooming. When we say men's makeup, yes, now I've got your attention. Thank you very much. And grooming. I know grooming will be something that we're going to touch up with our guest in the next part of our conversation this morning. But let me jump into that conversation. And joining us on set today to have that conversation with us is Lizzie Leilah, who is a beautician. Lizzie, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Happy to have you around.
Good to see you.
I got to start like this. How was your Valentine's?
It was.
It was? It
was.
When you check them, it was. We'll sit back and make 1,000,001 interpretations. Yeah?
Let the sentence just end there. It was.
It was.
Yes.
I'm not going to continue. Anyway, so yesterday, there were three things happening in the country. It's either you are at the Nyayo Stadium, National Prayer Day.
It was their excuse, you know.
All right, number two, it's either men's conference. Some of them are saying it's actually continuing up to now. It's going to breakfast here, so
see, that is actually an excuse to many.
Yeah, so it's going to breakfast in the back jana. So wataka kumaliza food is the west to chumi ni mbaya. Kuja kesho. All right. Or number three, you are the Valentines.
Yeah.
Good. So hopefully you settled somewhere. Let's begin like this. As a beautician, majority of your clientele, are they men or women?
Okay. In terms of makeup and...
In terms of makeup.
In terms of makeup,
from that. Yes.
I deal with ladies mostly. But I also do spa. So sometimes I deal with men.
At the spa?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's begin from there. Yesterday at the men's conference, they were told to be men, you know, to present themselves correctly.
Sure.
They talk about careers. They were told about how to respect women, you know, how to move around and make money, how to build a company. Good conversations. But then on the side of that, as a man, you got to look presentable. You got to look good. You got to be up to speed with exactly how you look. Men makeup. What are we talking about? Let's begin. And they asked this, let's start from hair, we go to the face, we go to the eyes, we go to the nose, all the way down. All right, let's start.
Okay, you know, actually most men don't know how to take care of themselves. They just think like being a man is just being reckless, you know? You don't take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah, my co-host Ian Ketani said, you know, utafuta duster ya faguza nyumba. Napata kwa bafu kama tawa.
Tell him to apply oil on himself. He'll ask you, mini mwanamke? Kwani mini mwanamke? You had that trend, right? Yeah. Okay, so as a man, starting from the hair,
yes,
you have to be very presentable, because when a lady looks at you like this, he'll look at you from the head, and then the toe.
And then the toe. Hold on. It's this and this.
This and this.
Fast.
Your shoes matter, and your hair matters.
Okay.
Yes. So from the hair, at least as a man, if you want to really look good, make sure you use good products. And at least maintain one barber. If you go to different barbers, today you're here, the next day you're there, it's not good. Like you can even find infections in your hair or something. Just find one dope barber, not just a barber, a good barber.
Yes. I gotta say that since I came to Nairobi, I've only gone to one barber. And that's been almost 11 years down the line.
Yeah, it should be that way.
Yeah.
Because that barber will be knowing the products you use, what's good for your hair, the style that is good for you. You see, like, let's say you have an oval face. You want to put a hairstyle that does not even suit you. But your barber will know what suits you, right? Will exchange for you your styles every single day. But today you're here, the next time you have Balotelli and you look so funny because your barber you have to be loyal to him so that he gives you what you really deserve. You really deserve, because if you go to another barber, as long as you give him money, he'll do anything you want, whether it suits you or not. As long as you've said, today I want Balotelli, he'll do it. As long as you give him the money. Yes.
But somebody's going to look at you and say, no, this is not your style. Yeah?
It's going to look at it. Someone is going to look at you and it's going to be like, who alinyolewa wapi?
All right, a common question that normally comes with men and going to the barber. What should be the frequency? Like, how many times should I visit the barber within a month?
At least minimum, maybe 2 times.
Minimum twice?
2 times in a month.
Yes.
But if possible, every week.
Every week?
Every single week.
So Sunday jioni twende kwa
yes. You just pick a day in a week. Visit the barber. Even if you're not going to trim your hair, at least wash it. Maintain your products. Keep them inside your hair. They need to be neat.
Yes. All right. Number 2, you keep on mentioning products. What are these men hair products that men should actually start using? And I want you to mention the most of the basic.
Most of the basic?
Yes.
Okay, we could say, okay, first or foremost. It should be first or foremost or first and foremost.
It should be first and foremost.
No, it should be first or foremost, because that's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
If you say first and foremost, you've said the same thing.
You've actually said the same thing.
Yes, so it's first or
Kabla hizo
foremost.
zingine zikuje,
yes.
That's foremost. Aya kwanza, that's first. All right.
Okay, so as a man, unajua, I know most men like being, I've said, reckless. So at least if you can't use all the products, at least use an hair food.
Hair food? And
hair food, yeah.
What is the importance of hair food?
It makes your hair looks so natural.
Okay.
So it glows, you get?
Okay.
Yani you just look, si eti unakaa uko na kwashi yako. Umefarara tu nywele inakaa dengu.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
All right.
At least make sure you also have a brush. A brush to comb your hair, eh? You should not just look.
Mwanaume anatokanga kwa bafu anafanya hivi.
Unakaa hivi.
Anafanya hivi, hiyo nywele iko sawa.
Wengine hata hawafanyi hivyo. Anatoka kwa nyumba kama ameenda, anakumbuka haya. Siku chana nywele.
So hold on. This gel, unajua wanaume wanasemanga nunua mafuta moja ya kujipaka kwa uso, kichwa, miguu. Miguu hata asemangi. And yenye nakuanga hapo ni ile gel inaitwaje, Aramis. So unajipaka. So Aramis is not good for the hair.
Well, Aramis is good for the skin.
Just the skin?
Yes.
Might not necessarily be good for the
hair. Yeah. There's so many hair products. We have Nivea, we have what?
Yes.
You can just try any hair food. As long as it's a hair food, try it out.
It's going to make your hair look good as a man.
Yes. And as a man, you also need to wash your head. You also need to, there's some men, wakifanya hivi. The dust that you'll see down there.
Yeah.
Hey. Nasema hii ni kichwa ya mtu. Kweli.
I'm laughing because it's never happened to me. But anyway, but it happens, isn't it?
It does.
Yes, pretty much. So hair food, very, very important.
Very,
if you're not going to use the rest of them, at least have hair food as a man.
Yes.
Good. Now, any other, again, because I want to go now to the complex ones. Because I've got questions that came in on exactly how I should treat my hair. Ndakueleza kuna manywele zingine hapa niliambiwa. I ask you so we know exactly how we treat them in the house. Yes.
Oh, by the way, we have different types of hair.
Yes.
Najua, we have those hard hairs. And we have the normal hair.
Of course, in Africa, lazima tuwe na nywele ngumu.
Ngumu. Kuna zile ngumu, kuna zile soft, kuna zile medium.
Yes.
So when you go to pick your hair products, pick the ones that suits your hair. They're written like, let's say you have a very hard hair. You should at least use something to moist your hair before you use that hair food.
Yes.
Wash it with shower gel maybe before you use that hair food. Just, leave-ins. We also have leave-ins.
Yes.
Leave-ins, they're more of a moisturizer and hair softeners.
Okay.
Yes, you just place them inside your head. It even heals your scalp, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Since we're talking on that, let me just pick a couple of questions that I got around this particular conversation. Good, here they are. Somebody asked, nywele yangu nikichanua after 1 hour imerudi vile ilikuwa. What do I need to do? Stop laughing.
Sorry. Okay, well,
yes.
What I could say about that,
yes.
Maybe you are not a regular, you don't like, how should I put that sentence? You should just make sure you're a regular, clean person.
Okay.
You just do it regularly.
Okay.
Like, you can't tell me you've not combed your hair after 1 week and you expect it to be the same. No, but if you maintain using those products, making your hair clean, maintaining one barber, there's no way you'll comb it after 1 hour and then it goes back to how it was.
Yes.
Yes.
So, so the hair takes the form of, if you let it rest, it's going to take that form of resting.
Yes.
To the point that if you touch it once, then it might not actually go back to how it was, isn't it?
Yes.
Pretty much. So someone also asks, nafaa nitumie relaxer na mbona? Eti nimambianga nitumie relaxer. Why should I use a relaxer on my hair? And what is a relaxer?
A relaxer is more of a leave-in, like goes directly to the scalp.
Yes.
Okay, let me tell him first. You see, the brain works from where?
From the scalp.
From the head. It's inside the head, right?
Yeah.
So you should make sure your head is
relaxed.
Is
that what it is?
Because if your head is not relaxed, how are you gonna think? Because this body functions from here.
Yes.
So make sure your head is clean and relaxed.
Oh, that's the whole essence of relaxing your hair.
Relaxing your hair. Sometimes when you go to the salon or to the barber, put that relaxer, you'll just be like, you'll actually feel relaxed because it's just entering your
Mbona kuja kurelax? Mbona unafaa fikiria juu ya maisha bado?
Fikiria maisha na pia ujifikirie. Hiyo maisha unafikiria sababu ya nani? Sababu yako. It means you yourself it should start by you.
Yeah.
Kwani unafikiria nani maisha? See, it's about you kwanza, the whole topic about kufikiria. Yes. Relaxation, nywele, relax na maisha.
All right. So we go down again. This is the questions about hair. My hair is turning gray. And I think this is from a man who's worried about having gray hair. How should I treat this hair and what am I supposed to use? Okay.
So, sometimes those gray hairs, and it's not even about even me, I have gray hair. And I'm just 22.
Yeah, it's about genetics, isn't
it? Yes, it might be genetic.
Okay.
You might be the one starting that gene.
Okay.
Or it might be age.
Yeah.
If you're aging and you feel uncomfortable about it, we have products that can change the color, like dyeing. You can dye your hair black. But it has effects. It has its own effects.
And what are the effects of dyeing your hair black? Or any other color in that
Your
sense?
hair won't be natural, of course. And some look funny, by the way.
Definitely. If I'm gonna put brown hair dye on my head, it's not
what
gonna
I'd advise him,
if
they're growing gray, let them grow. As a matter of fact, you can even dye all of it gray, so that you look good. Gray is good.
When you see a man with gray hair, well, from a beautician perspective, how does a man look?
I'd say good, only if you're hygienic.
Or if you're hygienic.
Yes, but if you're not hygienic, you're aging, you have gray hair, that is work.
All right. So we continue down now, and there's a new trend that has come up within the beauty industry, scrubbing. Najua, Lizzie, I gotta tell you this. Majority of men, the scrubbing is just a new phenomenon within that particular industry. For them, we've known that when you go to a barber, that's it, trim your hair, get out. Do your other business. Could you talk to me about scrubbing, number one, why it's important for me to consider scrubbing when it comes to that perspective of grooming? How often should I scrub my hair? And how best to do it? Okay, let's start.
Okay. In general, it's actually called facial.
It's a facial. Okay.
See, like the way,
Lakini
like
Lizzie,
its name.
Can I go back and tell my guys, bwana, acha nifanye facial? I'm coming back.
Yes, facial.
Can I use that term?
You see, when you do facial, you see how you're smiling? Yes,
No,
you'll just be
listen, I'm not smiling because it's a good thing. I'm not saying it sounds feminine. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because I know females who will tell me, acha nifanyiwa facial.
Facial.
Now imagine a man coming and telling you, bwana, nimefanyiwa facial hapo.
Facial improves your facial expressions,
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, yeah?
Because tell me you have a very beautiful, glowing skin. You will be smiling all the time, but let's say you have so many injuries on your face, yes, and you don't take care of your face. Most of the time you'll find them like this. They don't even want to talk to anyone.
Wait, guys, I'm going to find facial.
Facial.
All right. So
Okay.
let's talk about what sort of facial that a man can do then.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, you should like do facials at least every week.
Lizzie.
Yes. When you go to the barber, make sure you do facial first and then check on your hair.
So are you
Your head should be complete. You can't tell me your head looks good, like here you look so good, you have a good cut, you have a nice hair, but your face is like, no.
Hold on. So you're telling a man, because and I will tell you this before we continue about that particular facial. See, the traditional barber shops that men attend, they like them unchanged. I can tell you this personal story. When I go home, there's this barber shop that I used to go to as a kid, and I must have been at almost 4 5 years. They've changed nothing about it. The posters are the same, the radio is the same, the chairs are the same. I even doubt they've changed the machines for shaving. They're just the same, and I like it. Apa I would introduce you to come a facial zamani. You just go there, cut your hair, get a very nice cut, and get out. Are you saying then, Simba, unafaa change your barber shop?
Definitely.
Come on. It's about culture.
You see, even a barber is a beautician. As a beautician, you need to change. You need to update your products.
Oh, yeah?
You need to update your place. At least when a client comes back, sees something new about you. But if you're ever the same, it means you yourself, you're outdated. You're still shaving me the same style that I used to shave when I was young.
That's what men want.
What?
That's what men want. Are you saying, well, talk about
You had my statement.
Okay.
Maintain your barber, but know which barber to maintain.
Ah, I see.
Yes, a good barber.
It's more like...
If he's bad, change your barber. Go to a better one, or even the best one.
All right. So scrubbing.
Yes.
You're saying that I gotta scrub weekly.
Yes, you steam your face before. Normally, mask your face.
Okay.
Even if you're at home, you can just do that for leisure. You're from work, you're tired. Just take a mask your face. From there, remove the mask, scrub your face, steam it a little bit, or maybe steam it.
Yeah.
Imagine if you do that, let's say every week. By the end of the month, you'll be touching your skin. You're like, hey, is this my skin or?
And it's a skill that men can actually get to learn.
Yeah.
And do that to their faces. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. And Liz, I gotta ask you this question on a personal level. When you get male clients and you tell them that you can actually get to do this at home and every other week, what's normally their reaction?
Let me tell you, I deal with different men, but most of them are so weird. They're like, me? I'm a man. I'm a man, Leilah. Why are you telling me to do that?
That's not being weird. That's being a man.
No. Africans have that bad notion that as a man you need to be reckless, you need to be dirty, you need... Nikwe msafi, kwani mimi ni mwanamke? That's what they tell you. But there are some updated and learned men. Okay, I don't mean like the rest, the others are not learned, but
yes.
They have knowledge that as a man you need to be hygienic. So when you tell them, they're like, yeah, by the way, I should try. When you go to massage, some of them are stubborn though during massage because you know men. So you advise them. Some of them take your advices and do it, but most actually don't. They're
Pretty
like,
much.
no.
Guess what, Lizzie, I just want us to take a tiny break. Once we come back then, the conversation continues in the second part, where we're going to look at exactly other things that men essentially were supposed to do or are supposed to do, but it's going to just getting into it. Guess what? We said we're going to look at the entire body. We've talked about the hair, the things that you need. Once we come back, we continue with this conversation about men's makeup and grooming.
Vera Beauty and Fashion College is focused on being the leading technical and vocational training institute in the region. Our team possesses in-depth knowledge and extensive experience in the industry, offering thorough training in cosmetology, hairdressing, interior design, creative arts, training of trainers, nail technology, and fashion design. With branches in Nairobi, Thika, Meru, Eldoret, and now in Mombasa, our courses ensure that learners are completely equipped with knowledge, competency, and employability skills. Enroll today to be a part of a center of excellence.
Look at the look, man. Afadhali uchukue nguo zangu kwa sababu naweza tembea uchi kama sina nguo na niko na mboga yangu.
Huko ilikuwa inasikia baridi.
Baridi ya nini? Unajua mnyama asikiagi baridi. Akili gani wewe?
Sio lazima. Sawa? Ishia.
Mimi nitaka kula alafu unaniambia mambo mengine nyenyenyenye. Sio kabisa. Kalukani wangu.
Ngoja kwanza. A moment of silence. I feel her. I can feel her.
Hapo kwanza rudi ndani ufresh hiyo choo na make sure umespray.
Ni fresh nini?
Fresh hiyo choo na make sure umespray.
Kwani choo yako ni simu atita fresh.
And congratulations, by the way. Yeah, you're 5 weeks pregnant.
All right, welcome back to Lookuptv. This is the Morning Drift. We're still in the conversation. We're talking about men. In a sense, men makeup and grooming as well. We do have a beautician on our set today. Her name is Lizzie. We're cracking jokes about how it's essentially about culture, because some of these things are quite new. Because you could hear how she started the conversation this morning. The majority of the clients that she gets at place of work is essentially just predominantly men and predominantly women. Of course, we do know that it's big in the women's segment, and just a bunch of men. And every time she tells them, this is exactly how you can do it, then she starts educating them all over again. So Lisa, I just want us to pick on that conversation before we went on break. Do you think all of us then, before we look at the other areas then that men actually need to touch when it comes to grooming, that we need proper education, that not even education, re-education.
Knowledge. It's just
yes, it's just the knowledge. Yes. And do you think that's what you keep on doing every time you get a male client at your place? Like, do you know you can do ABCD?
Yeah, like you see, the reason as to why I'm saying knowledge and not education, because you can find someone is so educated.
Yes.
So much educated. Actually, shule, wale walikuwa na top class. Huko unaona venye ni wachafu? So dirty.
You say that, but
especially men.
Yes.
Hey. Ngoja namba 1 aitwe.
Yeah.
Nashangaa huyu ndo namba 1. Mama alikuwa anafaa kuta namba gani, because so uncouth.
Yeah.
So unpresentable, but you should have at least some knowledge of hygiene, because not all ladies like those men that you at some point you can even stink bana. No. Wengine wanasema sijui usijichoche hapo in a group of men atakwambia mwanaume ni jasho. But in real sense, yeah, kuna koloni. In reality, isn't it? Anachunga relationship yake, but nyinyi na watoto hapo anaambia mwanaume ni jasho.
Twende spam bwana. All right, let's look at another aspect again. Lips. I'm looking at it because all of a sudden now there is lip gloss for men. Is that something that men need to walk around with in their pockets?
Yes. Yes. You should not like bite your lips all the time because it actually finds some crackings and sometimes it even pains.
Yes.
As a man, at least have a lip gloves or a remis. A remis is also actually good for the lips.
Yes.
Si mnafanyanga hizo remis vitu zingine?
Even though wanasemanga.
Fanyanga pia tumia hapa. Hapa pia ni muhimu sana.
Yeah. So it's very important then that like almost necessary for one to work with that.
Yeah. First, don't just apply it on your lips when you don't have a good odor, like odor. Is it odor?
Yeah,
or?
odor.
Odor,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just make sure you brush your teeth regularly. Si ati, ni brush, unajua ni brush, meno kwa nini mwanamke? No. Brush your teeth regularly, at least twice in a day.
Yeah.
When you wake up and in the evening before you sleep.
Yes.
If possible, after every meal.
Even though wanasemanga.
Yes.
So tusembe na toothbrush kwa mfuko.
If possible.
Yeah.
But if it's impossible, in the morning
Okay.
and in the evening.
Yes.
And after that, you at least moisturize your lips. Yeah, even us we need to see some cute lips, you know.
Yeah.
Like you cannot just be like, no.
But then essentially again it just goes back to grooming, isn't it?
Grooming,
yes.
yeah.
And understanding the importance of that, because if you don't then do that, you walk around
Grooming,
with that
hygiene.
cracked lips and all that.
Yes.
So it's not a female thing anymore, because as a man, do I need to maybe rush to the bathroom, take my remis off my pocket, the small tin, and then apply it when I come back to people, or I can do it in front of everybody?
In front of everyone. Like
Lizzie, are you sure that's collab?
Yeah. You know, you guys have mentalities of ati kwani utaulizwa kwani mimi ni wa hiyo chama ingine.
By the way, it's culture that we're talking about here, especially when it comes to men's grooming.
Culture diverse. That's why it's called culture diversity. There is culture and there is hygiene.
Okay.
Hygiene is involved in every culture.
Yeah.
Is there any culture that is dirty?
No, like they don't promote being dirty.
Yes, they don't promote that. So hygiene is very important. You guys just put, or rather add, things that are not even in culture.
Yes.
Like, where in culture have you ever read about a man not taking shower, a man not brushing their teeth, a man just being...
No.
No.
Yes. Regardless of how they used to do it, they used to promote you looking good as a man. You look in the man in whatever way, isn't it? Yeah.
Do you know that men actually find a bigger percentage of time of grooming themselves than ladies? Because, let's say, when you're talking about culture, in the olden days, men used to have that much time because a woman is the one that cooks.
Yes.
A woman is the one that fetches firewood.
That's
like,
it.
a woman is literally in charge of the whole house.
That's it.
Of the whole house grooming, and you'll still find that woman so clean. But the man, your work is just to sit down and maybe look for money. You have all that
So you
time.
could have all that time.
Yes.
Pesa si rahisi kupata bwana. So time yote imeenda kwa kutafuta pesa.
No. Hiyo pesa unatafuta.
Yes.
Juu yako pia.
Okay.
So make sure you take care of yourself.
So another area that I want to talk about before we run away from the face. Again, we've seen this happen when it comes to women or the people identified as women in the industry. It's powder. For sweaty people, and I will tell you that you know, bodies are different. You find that your face will sweat that much, or it shines pretty much during that, and you want to stop that. So it's a question that I have from the men who are actually, I knew that you're coming in here today, asking, can I walk with powder I'm asking that question in the most layman way possible. And what do I need to do from a makeup perspective as a man with a sweaty face to stop looking sweaty as I go throughout my day?
Okay, first, we have two different, is it two? Yeah, we have dry skin and oily skin.
Yeah.
So if you have a dry skin, that's okay for you. As long as you maintain your face, you can just, like, you're good to go.
You're good to go.
But oily faces, just like mine, I have an oily face.
Yes.
You have to, okay, we have products that are meant for specifically dry skin and oily skin.
Yes.
So if you have an oily skin, yes, you can apply powder and it can serve you for the whole day. You don't need to, like, work with it necessarily.
Or you don't need to work with it?
You can, but it's not that necessary because...
So you'd advise someone with an oily skin to actually use powder?
Yes, it's good.
Is that not going to make a man who wants to look handsome look pretty?
No.
Do you know the difference here?
No. It depends with your mindset, but I don't think so.
Is it mindset or it's just what it is?
No. Okay, but there us ladies, we like men that look good. Even if you're going to say that you're going to look handsome, it's okay. Like, that's what we want. Anyway. That's what we want.
Yeah. Pretty much. So, but from a makeup perspective then, would you advise a man with an oily face to necessarily invest so much in powder? Yes.
A man? If it's really necessary.
If it's really necessary.
But we have oil products that can make your face not become that oily.
Okay.
Because we have, okay, let's say like lotions. We have some lotions that cannot even affect the face, your face. So you can just use it as... We have products for oily skin.
Yes.
It's not a must you use powder, but if you're comfortable with using a powder, it's good.
Then go right ahead and use it. Yes.
Use it.
So it's not like you're breaking a rule within men's grooming and makeup if I use powder.
No.
You're not breaking it.
No.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Pretty much. All right. So I just want us to move swiftly from the face to our hands. Here's the thing that happens in the beauty industry. Ladies have been known to take care of their nails. All of a sudden, men have also been thrown into that particular space. You got to take care of your nails. Can we talk about how men are supposed to take care of their nails? In what way am I supposed to take care of my nails from a grooming perspective?
Okay, I'd say we are not like men.
Yes.
That's why a lady is a lady and a man is a man.
True.
So for us ladies, having your nails long, beautiful,
shiny, you know, different colors, I can see
different
that.
colors.
Yes.
It's just like just being a girl. But as a man, for you to groom you don't have to have long nails. By the way, it's a turn off. As a man, just make sure your nails are short.
Yes.
Because you guys don't know how to take care of yourselves. How often do you wash your hands?
As many times as I can.
But
Yes.
most men don't.
Yes.
Akishaoga asubuhi mpaka jioni, akinawa akila sapa. Ndo anawa. So at least make sure your nails are short.
Yes.
Sanitize your hands.
Okay.
As many times as you can.
All right. Pretty much. Another area that majority of men were asking questions on is the clear gel on men's nails. Is that a trend, and why should a man look in that direction?
That's called manicure.
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 I see that. I see that. Yeah, of course you gotta pay money to get it.
Yes.
Anyway,
So manicure, you wash your hands so nicely, disinfect it, remove the cuticles. It's literally just looking neat.
Okay.
You just look neat and then you apply clear. It's called a clear gel.
It's a clear
top
gel.
coat.
Yes.
Yes. You just put on base and top coat and you're done. You look good.
Why would I wanna do that as a man? Listen.
You are just maintaining hygiene.
I know you get it. Because I'm not like, Simba, I want you to think in this direction. But why would a man say, okay, I want you to look at my nails. Do you think I need to invest in clear gel? Yeah, they're right here. Let's look at them.
Yours are actually clear, so
I don't need that.
maybe
But-
you...
Lizzie, unajua ndakuja, alafu nikicheka wale watu wa kuku, can see give me guys behind us ako zile za bro, don't go.
When is the last time you removed cuticles from your fingers?
In my barber shop, they don't do that. That's why I'm telling you, you gotta educate men.
It's not a must you do it at your barber shop. You can go to a nail parlor.
Are there men nail parlors?
Nail parlor is not meant for ladies alone.
Is that what you're saying now?
Yes, in my nail parlor, I even do pedicure and manicure for men.
But when I go to pedicure, we're asking you who needs pedicure as a man. Tutambianga vavia tuziko closed bwana. Sionyesha watu miguu. Ngoja, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that. But why would I need this clear gel as a man?
Just look good.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Just looking good.
just looking good. And for hygiene, you know, when your hands, imagine when you have clean hands, it is so easy for you to get money.
Is that what it is?
It will even be easy for you to count them.
Is that? I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm just gonna leave it there. Another area as well is another area that we've seen the ladies segment invests majorly in is in moisturizer for their hands. You know, you guys walk around with like a bag.
Yes.
Is it, let's begin from that. You know, even before we continue, you guys walk with like a. See, I'm laughing so much. You guys walk with a bag. In that bag, there's a nail cutter, there's your spray, there's your moisturizer, there's your sanitizer.
There's everything.
As a man, then, does it make sense for me to use moisturizer in my grooming?
Yes.
When and what time?
Like, and that's why I said, like, you should wash your hands regularly.
Okay,
You have said hi to me. You don't know where I'm from.
that's true.
Go and wash your hands before you touch your face, because the more you touch your face with dirty hands,
Yeah.
you can get infections on your face. So
Yeah.
after you've washed your hands, just moisturize your hands with some oil.
Good.
Or lotion.
Or lotion.
Or ngombe.
Oh, yeah.
The aremis.
The aremis.
Yes.
Like you say ngombe. Tunaweza dhani ni ngombe ya ukweli. Wewe bwana tena tushike ngombe.
Kamua ngombe. Aremis.
So you see how it is, yeah?
Yeah.
So as a man, are you then saying that at least walk around with a jacket that's gonna enable you carry one or two of these things?
Yes.
So nikuwe na aremis kwa mfuko? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ama kaloshon tu kadogo.
Wow.
Na small container.
Okay. So they can enable you then even moisturize your hands as you go by, even
Yeah.
after you wash them. Good. Let's go down to the feet. You spoke about pedicure. Lizzie, here's the thing. Somebody's watching you and saying, maybe she can tell me how to do it. Why would a man go for a pedicure? Knowing very well that as man is you're advised by other fashion stylists, all the time make sure that you're in closed shoes. The only time you should be in open shoes is when you're in a beach or something like that. Just make sure you're hiding your feet from people. Why would I invest in a pedicure?
One, I'd say to smell good. You see, there's some men that when they remove their shoes,
Yeah.
all of you can run away from that room because they have a bad smell in their feet. You should maintain your feet, wash your feet,
Okay.
scrub it, remove the dead skin. Sometimes even massage your feet, because every day you wake up, going to work, maybe you walk, doing exercise.
Yes.
You need to massage it, because when you do pedicure, they also massage your leg, scrub it.
Yes.
Hata wewe utakuwa una feel confident ukitembea.
Is that
You
what
have
it
a
is?
clean
Yeah.
leg. Clean and massaged leg. You don't have dead skin in your feet.
How many times should I scrub my... Unajua wanaume wanasemanga time ya scrub your feet is when you're taking a shower.
At
Probably
least-
even once a month. Is that what you're saying?
Once a no,
Yeah.
okay. Let's say maybe twice a month.
Twice a month.
Yes.
Yeah. And you're advised to move to a professional parlor for that?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Now, I know you speak to the men who actually come to you for beauty services. As we get closer to the end of this conversation, what are the do's and don'ts, number one, when it comes to smell? What should they invest in? And if we're going to talk about colognes and oils, how should they be?
Okay. First or foremost,
Yes.
Generally, right?
Yes.
Generally, we have talked about the face, your hands, your body. Your body should be, kwanza your body, make sure you guys bathe. Kukiwa na baridi na unanga mnasema, ai,
Once a
why
month
should I bathe, bwana?
mwili
It's
chemka bwana.
cold.
Kwanza mwili chemke.
Make sure you take a shower.
Yes.
As a man.
Yes.
No lady likes a man that smells. Make sure you take a shower. Make sure you are presentable physically.
Okay.
Your body is clean. Now, what do you put on top of your body? Make sure at least ngara bana. Usivae tu hivi. Ngara. You can do casual. You
Yes.
can do suits. Just what suits your
Okay.
body. Yes, and then when you dress up maybe according to your skin tone.
Okay.
You can find a very dark person putting on pink. You're like, hey,
When I
bro.
learn pink banana, na vile
No,
mi-
that's shouting pink.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know
That's
what it
shouting
is.
the
I know-
luminous
I
pink.
know what
You're
it
like,
is.
hey,
Yeah.
bro.
Hapo mtonga nje leo.
And that's a
Yeah.
very dark person. So
Okay.
when you want to dress up, at least look at your skin tone and know what suits you. From there, you look nice. Now smell nice. Your hair is good. Your face is glowing. Your feet is fine.
Yes.
And then, because your feet is fine, your foot, is it full of feet?
Your feet are fine, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your feet are fine, right?
Yeah.
Make sure you put on a cute shoe. You have a nice feet. It's washed. It's massaged. Put on nice shoe. Baby, mwanaume ni kiatu.
Mwanaume ni kiatu.
Yes. And then dress nicely. At least have some cologne. If you're allergic, you can stop it. You can just use maybe lotions and you'll still look presentable.
Pretty much. Lizzie, guess what? We're going to call you back now when we have our presenter Muguru right here. So you can talk about and how should ladies present themselves as well. Guess what? That is coming up. We're going to call you back as well. Thank you very much for taking your time to visit us right here on our Lookuptv. Guess what? Men's conference continues today, right here on Lookuptv. So she's probably going to get nominated to be a speaker next year and tell you about pedicure and manicure for men as well, even men makeup and grooming. Thank you very much. Take her back to the time that she joined us right here on Lookuptv at Lookuptv across all your social media platforms. I am at Kiage Simba. We take a tiny breather. Once we come back, Ian Ketani and I will be back with what's trending and the Newsroom Diary.
Revival Sanctuary School is open for 2023 admission. We offer CBC classes from playgroup, PP1, PP2, grade 1 to 6, and the 844 curriculum from standard 7 to 8. Do not miss out the opportunity. Create the best future for your child